What's up guys, it's me Jeremy, and today I want to talk about letting your opponent gain advantages. This is a fairly interesting concept that a lot of low skill players struggle with, so let's get started. This concept is very similar to how I described giving your opponents free farm. The overall concept to note is that sometimes it's totally okay to give your opponents advantages, often in the form of objectives. Now, this doesn't mean that you should let them take things for free, but rather use this idea to outmaneuver your opponents. By letting your opponents take advantages, they are often vulnerable to an outmaneuver, allowing you to trade objectives which will most likely be in your favor. For example, if someone is split pushing a lane, naturally you would want to send someone to stop them, right? But instead, if the situation is good for it, you can just let them push while your whole team goes to one lane, resulting in potentially a one team fight and multiple towers. Yes, the opponent's split pushing will take a tower or two, but it's nothing compared to what your team gained, and that is the entire basis of this idea. So many players try to play perfectly and try to never let their opponents get anything, but this isn't always the best idea, especially if the game is very close. Just be sure that you are aware of how strong your team is and how strong your opponents are, as if you go to push mid but are unable to siege down the tower, it can be fairly devastating. This also makes sense when your opponent is pushing in on you. If they're going to take a tower, it's 1,000 times better to just let them take it than to die trying to save it, as that could result in them taking the next tower as well, and at the very least they get a tower and a free kill. Dying to save objectives is a terrible idea, as it just worsens the advantage your opponent is gaining, so be sure to avoid that. The point with letting your opponents gain advantages is to use it as a way to either bait your opponents in to let you gain a much larger advantage, or use it to avoid giving your opponents a bigger advantage from what they already are getting. My name is Jeremy, and that is it for my video on letting your opponent gain advantages. I'd love if you could support me with a like, or join me on my North American chat room gaming Curios, which I'm always in when I go online. Please subscribe for more awesome content in the future if you enjoyed this video, and I'd love it if you could follow me on Facebook or Twitter, of which I will have links in the description. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.